What's going on, guys? It's time for another do and don't video where we're going to talk about what you should do and shouldn't do this week in GTA 5 Online. As always, we're looking for how to make the most money, the best investments, what to buy, what not to buy, the best discounts and values, and any cool, fun, or discontinued vehicles that are available during this week's update. With that said, let's get right into it. Okay, so I gotta say, this is a weird week. Pretty much anything that has the ability to make you money is going to cost you a lot up front, and even if you do these every day, they alone aren't going to make you your money back. It'll take doing some other events, selling stock, or running a couple heists to make back what you spent. Knowing that makes this week extra tough to try and weed out what you should and shouldn't do, but I'll explain in more detail as we go along with these first few topics. Do buy the Galaxy Super Yacht. Now normally at full price I wouldn't recommend this unless you just have too much money and nothing to do with it, or simply have always wanted a yacht. But you won't get a much better price on them, so if it's been on your wish list, now's the time to buy one. This is one of the best ways to flash how much money you have in GTA. Not only are the yachts discounted, but their upgrades and modifications are also 30% off. So typically if you bought the most expensive yacht, which is the Aquarius, and fully upgraded it with gold fittings, vivacious gold lighting, and the Voyager color scheme, it'll run you 10 million. But this week, that same package will cost 7 million. Still expensive, yes, but again, you're not really going to find a better time to do this. Plus, you don't have to buy the most expensive options. I'd still recommend at least getting the Pisces model if you don't want to buy the Aquarius, but as for the fittings, lighting, and color scheme, that's completely up to you. Purchasing the Galaxy Super Yacht also unlocks a Super Yacht Life contact missions, which brings us to do a Super Yacht Life contact missions. They're currently double money in RP, or quadruple money in RP if you have GTA Plus, and while they alone won't make you rich, the rewards for completing all the missions certainly help. In order to start these, you can call Captain Brendan Darcy using your in-game phone, then select Request Job, or head over to your yacht, go in this door, and interact with the yellow circle. First, you'll receive a $100,000 bonus within the next 72 hours for completing a single yacht mission this week. Then, if you complete 3 yacht missions, you'll receive another 100K as this week's weekly challenge. After completing all of them, you'd normally have earned 200K, but this week you'll get 400K since it's on double money. You'll also unlock the captain outfit, as well as no longer having to pay the normal fee of 25K to move your yacht from place to place, as it'll be permanently reduced to 10K per move. So if you just bought a yacht or already have one and just never decided to do these missions, they might actually be worth it this time around. This is part of the reason I said this week is weird, because in order to make money doing these, you'll first need to have spent money on a yacht. Then again, I don't think most people are buying yachts solely for the opportunity to play these missions. Speaking of spending a lot of money to make less, we have double money in RP this week on hidden caches, and if you do all of them each day, you can make 200K a day, which will total at 1.4 million for the week. The problem is that in order to do these, you'll need Sonar, which you can only get by owning the Kosatka submarine. So first, you need to spend 2.2 million to own a Kosatka, which I will say is absolutely worth it, solely for the ability to run the Cayo Perico heist. If you already have it, great. Now you just need to buy the Sonar station upgrade for the Kosatka. That'll only cost you 840,000 since it's currently on a 30% discount. At this point, you can 100% go search for and collect hidden caches, since the Kosatka comes with diving equipment on board that'll allow you to reach them. Although once you're underwater, you won't have the sonar anymore, so it'll be on you to spot them. However, there are 2 much faster ways to reach the caches. The best and fastest way is to own a Toreador, which is the $4.25 million weaponized vehicle from Warstock. It just so happens to be able to transform into a mini sub when in the water. You can even store it inside of your Kosatka. The Stromberg, another weaponized vehicle that can turn into a mini sub, can also be stored here, but it doesn't have the sonar capability like the Toreador, which only works as long as you already have the sonar upgrade for the Kosatka. Honestly, the Toreador is one of the best all-around vehicles in the game for many reasons, but if you're only buying it to find hidden caches, I'm not sure that's the best use of your resources. Probably the fastest way to do this with the Toreador is to relocate your Kosatka, then jump out with the Toreador, but this will cost money each time. Besides, I found it much more fun to traverse the map both on land and in the water with my Toreador. You can always mark where you need to go while using sonar, then fly over near the area with your Sparrow or any other flying vehicle, then hop into your Toreador again. Whatever works for you. The other option for finding hidden caches is the Kraken Avisa, which is one of the moon pool vehicle options on the Kosatka. This is also on a 30% discount, but it'll still cost you over $1 million. It's not as fast as the Toreador, and isn't much better than the free version of the Kraken that you can find on the DocT's website, other than the fact that it can use sonar, although I think it's fair to say it's definitely better looking than the free Kraken. The point here is that if you already have a Kosatka, and preferably a Toreador, you can simply purchase the sonar upgrade and you're good to go. You'll be able to make your money back and more in roughly 5 days of collecting hidden caches, and it won't take you very long to do them daily. If you need to purchase the Kosatka and the Sonar upgrade, and then either one of the vehicles that would make it faster to do them just to complete these caches, it's not worth the energy or money. It's a whole different story to discuss how the Kosatka is absolutely worth the investment for its ability to make you money through the Cayo Perico heist, and separately how the Toreador is one of the best vehicles in the game, but again, strictly speaking on doing hidden caches, I'd only worry about them if you're already starting on step 2. Okay, with those out of the way, we can get into the clear do and don'ts that won't take nearly as long to explain. Do buy the Grotti Furia. It's currently on a 40% discount, so you're already getting great value and you can get it even cheaper with the trade price. This is already a really good looking car, but it also comes with a light bar across the front, as well as with an active spoiler when accelerating. Do buy the Pegassi Torero XO. This one is also on a 40% discount, so again you're getting great value for what I believe is a really nice car. On top of that, it comes with a cool headlight activation where when you start your car, the coverings over the headlights drop down and then your headlights appear from behind. And like the Furia, it also comes with an active spoiler that activates while accelerating. Don't buy the Kraken Avisa for the Kosatka. This week it's on a 30% discount, and yes, it's definitely better than the regular Kraken, but this one is going to cost you over 1 million while the other one is free. While this one can use Sonar, it still only works if your Kosatka already has the Sonar upgrade. And while you can definitely use it for searching for hidden caches, the Toreador is a better all-around vehicle for moving through the water. So it really doesn't do anything that other vehicles can't do better. Don't buy any boats. There are several boats on dock tees that are on a 30% discount, including the Longfin, which is just over 1.1 million, the Lampadati Toro for just over 1.2 million, the Speeder for 227,000, the Marquis for just under 290,000, and the Jetmax for 209,000. The reason I'm saying don't buy any boats should be pretty obvious. In GTA Online, boats cannot be stored as personal vehicles and are only allowed to be stored as Pegasus vehicles, which means they need to be delivered to you. I would feel a lot differently if we got a dock or somewhere to store these vehicles, or if they actually had some importance in missions or heists. Do spin the lucky wheel. The podium vehicle this week is the Anis Euros, which is valued at 1.35 million on Legendary Motorsport. This is a really nice car that you can make look even better through customization, so if you get a chance, definitely try and win this for free. Do look for discontinued vehicles, meaning any vehicles removed from the GTA websites. 5 such vehicles can be found at Simeon's Premium Deluxe Motorsport, starting with the Ocelot Swinger, which you can purchase for just under 657,000. We also have the Lampadati Viserys for 875,000, the Volker Warner for 120,000, the BF Bifta for 75,000, and the Pegassi Body 801RR, a motorcycle for just under 16,000. There are also 3 discontinued vehicles found at the LS Car Meet, starting with the Ravato for Lira, which you can buy for 695,000. Then we have the Enos Paragon R for 905,000, and the Ocelot Locust for just over 1.1 million. You should definitely do your weekly time trials. This week, the HSW time trial is at Sandy Shores, and the regular time trial is at Calafia Way. Also happening in GTA Online this week, we have triple money in RP on Extraction Adversary Mode, which you can find in the Adversary Mode category of Rockstar created jobs. At the LS Car Meet, your prize ride vehicle is the Vapid GB200. It's valued at 940,000 on Legendary Motorsport. In order to win this for free, you're gonna have to win LS Car Meet races for 2 days in a row. For salvage yard robberies, in the top tier, we have the Overflawed Autark for the Podium robbery. In the standard tier, we have the Dinka Jester Classic for the McToney robbery. And in the low tier, we have the Anis Helion for the cargo ship robbery. At Luxury Autos, we have the Grotti Turismo Omaggio for just under 2.9 million, and the Vapid Dominator GT for just over 2.2 million. And lastly, back at the LS Car Meet, the HSW Premium Test Ride this week is the Impante Arbiter GT, which you can purchase for just under 2.1 million. Alright, that's all I got for you guys, so hopefully you like spending money and treasure hunting. Otherwise, if you aren't about that, I wouldn't blame you for taking it easy this week. It's not like there's nothing good as far as discounts go, but as for money-making events, unless you already have everything set up, you'll be spending more money than you can get back. But look at the bright side. If you do decide to complete the Super Yacht life missions, the captain will stop calling you, so at least we have that. Anyway, enjoy the update week. As always, thanks for watching, take care, and I'll see you on the next one. Skull.